I mean, you subscribe to OnlyFans, so I don't know what.
Yeah, because Rachel has a fat ass. Continue.
That's getting clipped.
No one clipped that. No one clipped that. You have 12 black people in Latvia. If you're an orphan, you're starving. If stuff was done to you, but any for all everybody out there. I don't approve of Abdullahi said that people should be hanged. I think that's a bit too far. But Obama black that killing on Papa.
Drop another thing. That's a break. That's a break.
One second.
So it's again, the actual draw happened, and so it's actually United versus Coventry. It's Chelsea versus Man City.
Why do you do that to Mardias?
The border is closed. The border is closed. We are accepting no more loans. No more loans are going to be accepted.
Nobody wants that.
The border, Money Mace, the border is closed.
Are you asking people to go on loan to Chelsea?
The border is closed. We are accepting no more loans. No more loans will be accepted.
Didn't you submit a loan application?
No loans will be accepted. Guys, today is a celebratory stream. And you know, I find it so odd that my enemies of the states, Judases, like YSK, like Gatlock, like LDS are not on this stream because I don't know why. So you can't.
Don't worry, I'm here. Don't worry, I'm here.
Oh no, those have been enemies of the states for a long time. But guys, it doesn't matter. Whatever the case may be, we're here. So guys, the link is there on Twitter. Feel free, guys. This is a celebratory stream, guys. For anybody who's been following me, I've been taking many L's. I've suffered. I've been depressed. I've been dealing with acute mental depression. This is a W. This was a W that I was waiting for years. Guys, I have a meal. The meal is here. The meal is freaking here. And guys, you have to understand this, like, and I don't care what anyone says, guys. Football is back. Real football is back. Real football is back. We are going to give praise to Felix. We're going to give praise to Madueke. Nomad lives. Al lives and Colby lives. Chelsea are back. We have returned. And you see, football has been... Do you know why football has been lost? Football has been lost because Chelsea have been lost. When Chelsea return is when football returns. We are the antithesis to Pep. It's us. We were always the Avengers. And so we were. It wasn't Liverpool. It wasn't Arsenal. It wasn't United. It was always Chelsea. We were always the guys to come back. So guys, on this show, we're going to be discussing the heroics of Chelsea, who produced the best performance in the EPL in the last 40 years. So we're going to dissect that performance and talk about how great it is, what Chelsea did. We're also going to have to talk about Endrick, a.k.a. Drake, a.k.a. The big man himself, because Endrick,
Bobby.
He said what's up. Oh, no, sorry, a.k.a. Bobby Charlton. So we're going to talk about Bobby Charlton after to see what he did. So guys, it's a celebratory stream. Please like the vid. Please enjoy yourselves. Guys, the drinks are free. The drinks are first drinks are on me. First drinks are on me. First drinks are on me. Enjoy that stream. Feel free. Feel great. And guys, remember, feel free to support Dubinsky. Your super chats on Dubinsky's help to bring football back. Because every Dubinsky is going towards football coming back. Remember, guys, we speak fluent ball and fluent technique here. Fluent ball and fluent tech. Okay? If you don't speak fluent ball or fluent tech, get from my damn stream. I repeat, if you don't speak fluent ball or fluent tech, get off this damn stream right now. So, without further ado, man, let's get into right. So, guys, you know what? I'm not even going to talk, guys. I don't have to talk. Money Mace, I want you to kick things off for us. Let me just.
Are we starting with Bobby Charlton or are we starting with Chelsea?
We're starting with the biggest team in the world. We're starting with the freaking child,
Okay,
man.
so Bobby Charlton, the biggest team in the world, no?
Money Mace, talk. Money Mace. Where were you, and what were you doing when you saw Chelsea produce that masterclass performance? Like, where were you?
I wasn't doing anything because it wasn't on TV. For some reason, they put Newcastle Bournemouth on TV. I didn't watch any mid-game football until it was Liverpool Brentford later. So I just heard about the result.
So okay, but one is so okay. Basically,
I watched the highlights.
Oh no! The highlights don't do just. So basically, let me tell you what happened. Basically, it was the best performance in the last 40 years. Everyone is saying that we've not seen a performance like that in like 30 or 40 years. Samasi,
that's not what I heard from.
So that basically, okay, no, Money Mace, I'm telling you what you missed. They're saying that second half player. That's look, Samasi, shush. So, what it is, they're saying that. Let me explain what. Okay, basically, in the second half, one touch, Joga Bonito dribbling, overhead kicks. Basically, you know that 1970 Brazil. It was like 1970 Brazil. Basically,
there was not a single.
No. But it's not about the goals, but the performance. Like Money Mace, the commentators were saying that, like, we've not seen this since 1970 Brazil. That's what guys were saying. So,
Basically,
everybody is saying that they've not seen this in the we've redefined the EPL. Can you say
this? What we're about to be hearing today are H's views and H's views only.
Kenny agrees. Kenny co-sides. So basically, because Money Mace, you missed the best football you've ever seen in the EPL. Easily. Like, the only thing that comes close, and the only thing that comes, and you like it, Invincibles. That's the only thing that comes close. Like, I've not seen football like this since the Invincibles. Money Mace, it was ridiculous.
YSK, please.
Money Mace, we're talking dribbling. We're talking about a side piece. Sure, basically, it was Money Mace, it was insane. So talk to me, but you didn't say it's like 6-2 after all the abuse. At Chelsea back, and are you scared?
So what question do you want me to answer? Because you asked about 4 questions.
Okay. But anyways, the question is: with Chelsea winning 6-2, are you worried as an Arsenal fan?
No. Well, I'm not worried. No.
Okay. When? Okay. So this 6-2, what does it mean? What does it mean?
This
mean to you?
Signals. One, Chelsea have an attack that can hurt any team in the league.
Wait. Say that again. No. Repeat.
An attack that can hurt any team in the league.
Arriba!
No, I'm an honest fan.
I hate it here, by the way. I hate it here.
Your attack did a carry job on the rest of the team today. Your midfield is terrible. Your defense is terrible, and I think even you know that deep down as well.
So are you saying that Chelsea have the most exciting attack in the EPL? Is that what you're saying?
No.
So who has the most exciting attack in terms of psychology and mentality? Like, who has the best attack spiritually in the EPL? Spiritually, who has the best attack spiritually?
When everybody's playing at their absolute best, who has the best attack?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Liverpool.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Why are you shrieking, man?
Luis Diaz?
Mo Salah.
No,
Yes.
instead of Luis Diaz.
Wait, okay. Money Mace, you're saying that Liverpool's attack is better than Kopi, Crisco, Ow, what's it called? Drodo. Drodo,
What the heck is
Kopi, Links, Nomad? The Nomad?
Can I comment, please?
No,
continue.
what? Who the fuck is that?
Smarty, don't swear. Kids are listening. Continue. No,
Oh,
money miss.
I'm sorry.
No,
Who's
no.
the nomad, please?
Yeah,
Madueke, Noni
yes,
Madueke.
Oh my god, that's an awful nickname, HH.
Money
That
miss,
is a
continue.
terrible
Money miss.
nickname.
Money miss.
No, your attack is excellent, and for you guys to get top 4, it's gonna have to do this in majority of games because your midfield and defense are still atrocious. Like, even though you're out here with the guitar,
Money miss. We just dropped a 6-piece and you're being negative. It makes no sense.
No. I'm not being negative. Have you not heard what I'm saying? Your attack is top 4 good enough. Your attack is good enough to be in Champions League, play Champions League. The rest of your team is not. Your attack is going to have to do this in a lot of games this season. And be real for a second. Remove the guitar business. Even deep down, your attack is going to have to overperform and carry the team through.
No, true. So, why can't we outscore everybody? You scored 2, we scored 5. You scored 3, we scored 7.
Because
how many you score? We're just going to double up.
No, because these 6 goals don't just signify Chelsea's attack being good. Also, Wolves are a absolutely shit team. No, you spammed the same goal 3 times, and the coach didn't even adjust. The coach didn't even adjust to like, oh, I'm going to pass the ball. Literally, Chelsea spammed the same goal. Pressed the centre, passed to Madueke, shot, scored. They did it 3 times. Their left back, Ait Nouri, that guy is anything but a left back. He plays number 10, but then he's left back on the sheet, and they just left Madueke open every single time. Like, this was... Like, I'm being on... They were decent against Arsenal last week. Yeah, but that's because they went low block, because they didn't want to open up. Today, they thought they were sick, and they tried to open up.
Why couldn't Arsenal spam the same goal 3 times?
Because they sat in low block against Arsenal.
Oh, okay.
What, did they sit low block against Chelsea? No, I'm asking. Did they? Do you know what? I'll ask a bad Chelsea fan. Kenny.
Answer the question instead of making weird noises, man.
Kenny, were Wolves in a low block today? At any point in the game?
No, the first couple minutes, first 10 minutes. But then afterwards, the game opened up. The game did open up. But second,
Money Mace, why are you jealous?
No, I'm not.
Money Mace, just be happy with us.
No, I am happy for you because you need this. We need good content for the football.
Thank you. But Money Mace, we just dropped a 6-piece and we just dropped the best performance in over 40 years in the EPL. Money Mace, this is a celebration. It's a celebration. No.
I'm not gonna.
Money Mace, they asked analysts and said that we've not seen a performance like that in over 40 years in the EPL.
Who, Michael?
That's what they said.
No, Money Mace, what I would say is that Wolves away has been I think we haven't won this since Lampard.
Thank you, preach.
But I genuinely think Wolves are such a bad team because they play a style of football that doesn't even cater to the level of their players. They try to play football, but their players are not that good. Like, I don't know. But listen, Chelsea, you done well today. You won the game. Be happy. Do what Kenny's doing. Just enjoy the victory. I never knew guitar solos against Wolves were the new thing.
No. Money Mace, it's not. No. This.
No. This is a Wolves.
No. This is for 6Gs. That's no the guitar. No. Money Mace, no. The guitar came in because what I saw was football. Money Mace, that's the best football I've seen in the EPL in over 40 years. Oh no, forget the results. Forget the results. It's about the performance. Money Mace, if you had watched it, you would have been. Money Mace. Do you want to take a bit with me? If you had watched that game fully, you would have applied for a loan to Chelsea. Facts! And Money Mace, the border is closed. Samasi, you've already used up your loan. Samasi, you've already used up your loan. Okay, you've already used up your loan. Samasi, you've already used up your loan. You can't loan. Samasi, you can't go on loan again. You've already used it up. Samasi, no. Samasi, the answer is no. Samasi, the answer is no. Continue, Money Mace.
I couldn't support the club with a bunch of racists.
So that's a good Money Mace.
I live in England, so how can I go? How the borders exist moving from London to London? I'm not sure how that happens.
Okay, so let's get a Chelsea perspective. Let me go to Kenny then to Nathaniel. So Kenny, where were you sitting and where were you when you saw Chelsea turn into 1970s Brazil and bring back Joga Bonito in?
Wait,
It's
Nathaniel, can you change that
it's
picture,
gonna
my
finish.
brother? Can you change that picture?
Was it? Kenny, talk to me.
Well, I will,
And Kenny,
if
be truthful.
if we've been real, after that first half, if anyone told me that second half was going to be wiping out, like, you're lying.
True.
Like,
True. I agree with
after
you.
that first half, I was like, boy, like, it's going to be a long day. And I don't know, whatever he told them at halftime, boy, they came up like a different team. There was way less mistakes. I remember, we did the space at halftime. Kai said it was trash in that first half.
Oh, horrible. It was horrible.
Second half, no more mistakes. He was getting the ball back. Nice. Even Enzo Fernandez was tackling high. I was like, okay. And Madueke, like, it turned out, what impressed me is that I think out of his last 4 goals, 3 of them are with his weak foot, his right foot. So if there is something that he can add to his game, it makes him more unpredictable. But no, honestly, and the thing, I think what really is like, when you see, you're winning 5-2, the players that come off the bench, you feel like Nkunku, Felix.
No, okay,
when you see the type of,
should we ship Modric to Ukraine tomorrow?
Should
we ship to Ukraine?
Well, his decision making is so bad.
Kenny, forget decision making. He's not a footballer.
I realize Kenny's been hanging on to Madrid for quite a while.
No,
yeah, Kenny.
Let's no.
I never want to see Madrid start another game.
The thing is that
thank you, Eske, tell him.
No, the thing is that he has qualities, but his brain.
Oh,
like,
Kenny, no, you need
no,
to
no, because if you look at, like, he can't dribble past his man out, but the thing is, decision making might be the worst decision making I've ever seen of a footballer.
Kenny, my grandmother has qualities. Doesn't mean she can play football. So
there we go. No, Kenny, it's time to take.
Pace is not quality.
Yeah, Kenny, you have to take over. Like remove all the stocks you have in the Madrid. It's over. He's a lost cause. He's a lost cause.
I might place my stocks on Jackson, but we'll talk about him later. But
wait,
I want to talk about Jackson. We're gonna talk about Jackson and Mikel.
Yeah, we are. That's the final topic. That's the final topic. Okay, wait. Continue.
Yeah, but on the game, obviously, if what we saw in the first half is what gets, like, if we continue on that path, I think everything will be cool. But that first half showed worrying signs, very worrying signs about, like, the team is. Defensively, there was way too much space. The game was way too
Kenny,
open.
No, Kenny. Imagine if we get the balance right and the defense right. Kenny, this league is ours. If we just get that defense right and the balance right, because Kenny, what's established right now is that we have the most dynamic attack in this league. That's a fact. I don't want to hear anything about Liverpool. Shout out to Liverpool. We have the most attacking options and we have the most dynamic attack in the EPL. I could go further, but I will get attacked by my Madrid fans. But continue. Has Mbappe scored yet? Is Bellingham injured?
Wow,
Kenny is talking. Don't be rude. Kenny is talking. Don't be rude. Kenny, keep talking.
No, I think if you're talking about options, if the talent they have, yes, probably, but we haven't seen it consistent enough. What I saw in the second half was good, but I need to see it more consistently. And with these players, like, I like them, but is Madueke going to be finishing like that on his weak foot most often? Is Felix going to be able to...
Kenny. Believe. Wait. SK, talk to me. Thoughts on that half for the ages. Wait, SK, they are calling it the half for the ages. The half for the ages.
I thought this was the greatest game. That's the half.
I said it was 45 minutes. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. No. All I'm going to say about this game is, it was definitely a game of two halves. First half, Mudryk, like I said, should never put on a shirt ever again. Should retire, go to the Ukrainian army, do something else with his life. And so first half defensively was pretty poor, missing passing lanes, not pressuring when he was supposed to.
Lightning's comment.
He was still pretty good on the ball though. Madueke was. Even before he started scoring the hat trick, he was Chelsea's best player, just like in terms of the balance of the game. HH, I'm not gonna lie. Before Palmer scored, I was ready to start a very uncomfortable conversation, and then he told me to shut up. So we're gonna put that conversation on pause.
Yes.
Fofana, terrible, garbage. Cole was actually pretty good, and I feel bad for him because his partner is an actual like imposter, like Among Us. Like,
Yes.
Like someone used to tell Fofana, Among Us, that game died 4 years ago. Maresca was weird in the first half because for some reason he was having Gusto invert and having Cucurella push up because I would have thought it would have made more sense to do it the opposite way until I realized that Mudryk needs an overlap, and then so Neto coming in the second half was really important because Cucurella was able to actually like sit deep and help the defense like build up because Neto doesn't need his handheld like a certain left winger.
Oh.
And then honestly, one of the things that I to really take away from this game is I know people make the jokes about how, Chelsea have like 45 players, where you're going to fit all these players on this team, all of that stuff, right? But I think one of the unintentional benefits to that is that you can tell that a lot of these players know that if they screw up in games, there's another player on the bench that is about their level that is, going to take their spot. Like you can tell that when a lot of the players came in the second half, they knew they had a point to prove to the manager because, like Madueke just scored a hat trick. So Neto and Felix coming in, they're like, okay, like we got to show that, we can offer something as well. So hopefully like that kind of drive and competitiveness can kind of just make all the players like just perform better.
Nathaniel, talk to me.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Wow, HH, look, Cole Palmer, man, we need to speak on him. 3 assists.
Use him.
3 assists.
No, he's amazing. He's that dude. Yes.
I'm sorry, but he's gonna be better than Wayne Rooney. I have to say it. He'll be better than Wayne
Rooney. Wait. Hold up. Nathaniel, Wayne who?
Drop the book,
Wayne
please.
Rooney. You heard me.
Please.
Wait.
Please
No, wait, hold up.
Drop
Nathaniel, wait, hold up. Nathaniel, who is that?
Oh my god!
Drop the book.
Fucking idiot!
Drop the book. Drop 5 book. Drop 5 book.
Nathaniel, I asked you a simple. Nathaniel, I asked you a simple question. Who is that? I don't know if they have. Like Nathaniel, I know who Kopi is. I know who Cole Palmer is. I know. Wait. Let me finish. Nathaniel, I know whose grandfather is dark skinned. I know who that is. Who the heck is Wayne Rooney? Who is that?
He's a nobody.
Who the hell is that?
Wayne Rooney.
Nathaniel, continue.
Can I just say, just quickly?
No, you can't. You can't. Nathaniel, talk to him.
Those 3 assists
Wait.
Lukaku,
Wait. Look, Arsenal, you Arsenal fans, you wish you had Palmer. You wish you had him. Saka's not as good as him. Look, we're going to finish above Arsenal if we get Osimhen. If we get Osimhen, we finish above Arsenal.
Oh my
Well,
god!
okay, Nathaniel, have you seen what Fab has tweeted recently about?
Yeah, look.
So that's looking a bit sketchy.
No. Osimhen's waiting for Chelsea. He's not confirmed he's going to Saudi yet. But let me tell you,
Okay.
When I was
And they offer him like 2 million a week. Then you will see. Continue.
When I was seeing Joao Felix and Palmer playing together, I was just like, "Wow, we're back."
Oh, no, bro. I told you, it's R9 and Romario.
Oh
Hey,
my
hey,
god! Oh my
Hey,
god!
if we get
Oh my
centre back,
god.
if we get a centre back, a good centre back, like an experienced one with Colwell.
Like Nathaniel, if we have a defense work out the midfield, it's done. Like Nathaniel, the whole point is that we've been relying on bums like Arsenal, Liverpool to stop City. These bums were never going to do anything. What needs to happen was for us once we get we're the guys to beat City, not those bums. Arsenal,
Didn't you
Liverpool.
just lose to them like last week?
like hold on, not those bums. Not those bums. It was always about us. Nathaniel, continue.
I'm just saying, did you see that last goal, HH, man? The tiki-taka, man. The passing, like...
It's ridiculous. No. Nathaniel, it's not tiki-taka, it's Joga Bonito.
Okay, Joga Bonito.
Tiki-taka, that's for that bald fraud in Manchester. What you saw was 1970s Brazil. That's what you saw. Continue.
I've got a question for you, HH.
Yes, sir.
When did you last see that last goal especially? When have you last seen that for Chelsea? Forget Poch, Lampard, all these guys. When did you last see that football for Chelsea?
Oh, that's why I'm wearing this jersey. Back in the late 90s. With Zola, Petrescu, Poirier, all those dudes. So...
Like, even with Mourinho, we weren't playing this well. Like,
no. It was different. No.
But look, let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's just one game. We've got Crystal Palace at home next week. And look, if we smash Crystal Palace like five or more goals, title charge.
Nathaniel, if we play like this, they're going to have to use the Messi rule. If we play like this, they're going to have to use the Messi. Like they have to go. The referee have to end the game at halftime. They'll have to end the game at halftime. Basically, it will be too embarrassing. It will be too embarrassing. If we play like this, if we play like this, nobody wants to play Chelsea. Nobody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. One more thing.
Yeah. One more thing. I'll come to you, Barry. Go for it.
Joao Felix. Who saw that goal?
Can I speak after Barry?
Top corner.
Quality.
Top corner. Like all the rivals, they always have something to say about Chelsea, but you have to forget we've got the best attack in the league. Arsenal can't come near the attack. Forget about Arsenal. Arteta, look, you've had a few years, but next year's a proper title charge. Next year, when we get a striker and defender, we're gonna be there next year.
Nathaniel, I ain't waiting for next and nothing.
I love Chelsea fans. I love Chelsea.
You're basically Arsenal. Like, with those dudes, please give me a break. Barry, talk to me, bud.
Can I speak after Barry?
Yeah, sure. Barry, talk to me.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna start a petition to discard Wolves as a football institution.
Oh my God!
How do you let Noni Madueke,
it's crazy,
a roadman look like
Barry, that's crazy. Barry, you can't. A three-piece. Barry, a roadman doesn't score a three-piece.
Barry, he went private school. He's not even a real roadman.
Okay, let's not reveal his way because Barry continue.
A roadman lookalike. Talk shit about your city. Come to your house and drop 3 goals on your head. The same goal 3 times. This is embarrassing. They should discarded, deleted, shot, whatever you need to do. Just discard that club. Embarrassing. But for Chelsea, it is good progress because if you can't beat Wolves in 2024, big 2024, late August, then damn.
Oh no, Barry. So one thing beating Wolves, there's another thing putting up a top 5 performance of all time in a league. Those are 2 different things. But continue.
I don't think it's even top. I don't think it's even.
No. Barry, they said Barry, this isn't me. They literally said that it's top 5 performances in the EPL ever seen. That's kind of performance.
I don't even think it's top 5 performance of the weekend. But keep going.
Yeah, go ahead.
We can see. I just want to see more because one game is pretty good, but you just need a bit more from you guys.
AK, talk to me. How was that second performance?
Hey, how are you doing, HH? How are you doing?
AK. No. AK. See, the fight. See, someone actually asked me how I'm doing. Thank you. Now, AK, let me answer. AK, you know what? I'm feeling hopeful. Because, AK, I'm feeling that if we can replicate this performance, no one can touch us. Nobody.
Okay.
Nobody. And AK, I'll go one step further. If Felix was in that game against City, we beat them easily. If Felix was in that game, we beat, because we had the chance. If Felix was there, we beat them. We beat them. We beat them.
I love Chelsea fans.
Okay, so first of all, if YSK, R2S, J2S, Gatlock, any of you guys are listening, I hope you got all the clips you needed to get. I hope you got all.
Okay. What will be the use of doing the clips if we do this every week? Okay, if we do this every single week and we ball, what are you going to use the clips for?
I'm just telling YSK, J. I'm just telling all these guys to keep the receipts ready. That's all I'm going to say.
Keep those receipts. Joga Bonito is here to stay. Keep those receipts. Continue.
Okay. But anyway, you played very well in the second half. I thought Palmer was very good. Now I don't know the Wayne Rooney comparisons, because I don't even know if Cole Palmer's played a UCL game, but it is what it is. But he played well. Madueke played well. In the second half, Caicedo was very good. I thought Enzo was also pretty good. Neto, I thought was good. And the licks, according to HH, scored. So.
That's the name.
Ow! Okay,
yeah.
Fine.
Are you okay, Annie?
Hey, man.
You see that?
Yeah, but you played well. The second half.
Imagine scoring on your return, straight on, and after all the abuse and insults. AK, talk to me. AK, can I ask one question? AK, are you tempted to go on loan to Chelsea, seeing what Felix and Cole Palmer can do?
No.
So you're not tempted a bit, just slightly.
No, not at all. I'm already alone in a better club, so.
Okay, well, the borders is closed, so they're not loans.
Yeah,
so that's fine.
I'm happy that I don't want to go to a club where I might get racially abused. So
Wait. So did Chelsea score more goals than the clubs that you're a loaner to today?
Chelsea also have a loss. The club that I'm at loan at doesn't have a loss. So no, Chelsea have a loss. The club that I'm loan at is still unbeaten. That's all I'm gonna say. The club that I'm loan at didn't need to struggle against tablecloth FC. So that's all I'm gonna say. But ultimately, you guys played well. You guys did what you needed to do. Very good game. Very good. I don't know if it's the best performance of the last 4
No.
years.
It is. Like that. I checked. That's what they said. It is.
No. Pundits voted. It was 5-0. 5-0.
Yeah. But it's a very good performance. The only thing is you have to continue this because HH, all I'm going to say is if we're back next week, Chelsea have just lost 1-0 to Crystal Palace. I don't want you to start backtracking and say a bunch
Felix
of stuff.
and Palmer, it's impossible. That's it's too much for football for Palmer to handle. That's the key thing. Like, even just fine. If Palmer and Felix are on the pitch, that's too much football. It's too much football. Way too much ball.
Okay.
Way too much ball.
Okay, so let's see how Palmer and Felix do for the rest of the season.
Who else wants to pop in on this whole Chelsea? Okay, Samasa, go for it.
Okay, that's weird. I want to stay neutral, even though I hate Chelsea. Palmer maybe is too good for Chelsea. Let's face it, he's too good.
Samasa, he signed the blood pact. He's here to stay. 7 years, he ain't leaving. He's not leaving. I'm sorry, he ain't leaving. This is DiCaprio in Wolf of Wall Street. He ain't leaving. Call him Cole Belfort. Call him Cole Belfort. He's not leaving. Wolf of Wall Street. Continue.
Okay, for his sake, he should.
Why do you have a guitar if you can't play?
Madueke played.
Sorry, continue. Samantha, continue.
Madueke played good today. I don't know what the Wolves defense on the manager did today. You saw him score the same exact goal twice, and you didn't change up the plan so it doesn't happen a third time. What the hell? The defense Wolves are absolute ass, man. I'm sorry. They're so bad at defending. I don't know which team had the worst defense, Wolves or Chelsea, because your defense between Bayern Munich, Chelsea, and Wolves, I don't know which team has the worst defense. I don't really know. Because my God, he scored three times the exactly same goal.
It's called Tesh. Samantha, it's not about Wolves being bad. It's called Tesh. Samantha, it's called Tesh. It's called Tesh. It's called Tesh.
It's called being an idiot. That's what it's called. Anyway, what I was talking enough. Your midfield, Enzo even was good today. I can't believe it. Enzo played good. The first good game in maybe the start of his Chelsea career, I think.
That's crazy AVI win.
Continue.
Oh my God! I didn't say AVI.
Yeah, but HH, can you relax? Can you relax first?
Samantha, how can you relax after the kind of performance?
It's not a good game, HH.
Samantha, how do you relax when you see a performance like that? How? Like, it's impossible. Samantha, that's a level of football I've not seen in this league in over 40 years.
You do it to yourself. You get excited because one good game.
Samantha, it wasn't a good game. It was a historic game. No, Samantha, you'd be right if it was a good game. Samantha, it was historic. We made history. We made history.
HH 7-0 against Man United. This is Wolverhampton. Okay, so relax. So just relax. Let Maresca cook. Let him get his player. Let him play a lot of games. You can see after 5 to 10 games, you can say, okay, Chelsea really improved or not.
Boo! Stop hating! Samantha, stop hating! Samantha, this is a celebratory stream. Celebrate! Celebrate good times. Come on. Do-do. We're about that celebration.
HS is one game against Wolves. HS, this is not Man United. This is not.
So Samasi, if you do this to every team every week, will you change your tune?
Yeah,
Samasi, and you can't apply for loan. You can't. So Samasi,
I don't know HS. You know the rules.
Samasi, I'm saying this. Samasi, I'm saying this for the last time. Stop asking. There are no loans. Stop asking. There are no loans allowed. Good.
HS. Have you seen the Chelsea supporters? What they say?
Does anyone else have anything to add to this?
You kind of broke a promise though the other day because you said you would only bring the Qatar if Joao does 5 consecutive.
True. No, that's true. But that's performance. Barry, it's true, but that's performance. I had to bring it up because Barry, I did not expect to see that performance. Arriba! So let me take some of these quick debates with guys.
Have Mexicano.
Okay. Now, someone thinks Russell.
What is happening?
Yeah, I think that's money message. Okay, money message. Okay, sure. Shout to hey, Chelsea, big up, bro. Thank you, Chelsea. I see what you're doing on Twitter. I see you doing. Keep that Chelsea content growing high, man. Amazing Chelsea content creator. Chelsea, we are here. We cook. We're alive, baby. Your boy Wing. Thank you, the Dubinsky. Jackson, the best flick passer since. Okay, well, let's not go there. Let's not go there.
No, but give him his respect to that.
I mean, he does have a point. You see them flicks?
No. I like nice flicks, but let's not compare him to Neymar. Or respect Zord. Okay, respect Zord. But I see you there. Shout to Future. Any Future. Noni with more hat tricks than. Monimes, do you want to respond to this, please?
Be happy, man. Be happy.
Monimes, do you want to respond? Can you please give an explanation? So Monimes, is it true that Nomad has more hat tricks than Bukayo Saka? The star boy and the face of Arsenal. Is this true?
No, man.
Please stop calling him
professional football.
Yeah, it's weird because we already have a Nomad in the hangout.
Oh my God. Mad.
HH.
Does Mad have more hat tricks than Bukayo Saka? Monimes, yes or no?
Madueke St. Maximin, I think he. No, he did well today.
I can sense the salt. That is what it is. Shout out to your boy Talent FC this bomb. Reminder: Lamps, Chelsea beats Wolves 5-2. Did they?
Yeah,
they did.
Okay. Even if we did, it was not this kind of performance.
I remember that game because Tomori scored like a 40-yard goal.
Yeah.
SK, was the footballer as good as this? No, it wasn't.
Tammy Abraham scored a hat trick.
Good. Was the footballer as good as this? No, it was not as good as this.
No, it wasn't.
Heck no. Shout out to Patricio. Hope Madrid meets Chelsea in the Club World Cup so we can. Patricio, we dunked on you like in the 2021 UCL semi. Like Kante single-handedly dunked on you in grade 7 midfield twice. So
who is gonna hold it? No, shut up.
No. I said I'm not scared of Real Madrid. Wait, no. Do you think I'm scared of Real Madrid? Me? After what I saw. After what I saw, Real. Do you think Real can beat that team? Heck no.
Hold on. Can I ask you a question, AJ?
Yes, sir. Ask me.
So you want Real? You want Real?
Shout out to your boy Blaise. Money Mace, relax. It's obvious the problem is structure. You clearly saw how the midfield and defense adjusted second half. You, man, just can't credit the S. Money Mace, why can't you give us credit for readjusting?
No, I need to mute my mic. 2 people are fighting outside my house.
Jesus.
Okay. So, but stay safe. Don't get involved unless you've got like a knife. Actually, no, don't. Okay, actually, you know what? Let me just shout out to your boy. Shout out to your boy Dajo Arif.
Did you just
Dajo Arif. Gritty just scored a free kick. Yet Total carried France. Look.
It was a good free kick, by the way.
I know, but Griezmann got carried by Mbappe at the World Cup.
Mbappe's got the free kick.
Yes, he has, in training. Shout out to your boy Josh. Shout out to your boy Josh. Hold up. HH, Sancho coming to Chelsea in swap deal for Sterling and Chilwell, more sauce incoming. HH, Sancho falls in with Nkunku, Colby, Felix. Here's the thing, Josh. I want. We're good. We don't need Sancho, no. Sancho, what we need is a striker. Just that glue to fit in all of the attacking options around him.
I don't think Chelsea.
I think Jackson works best for these type of players you have because he allows you to interlink.
No. We need a striker. Like
Yo,
I love this and everything. We need a finisher. We need a
Jackson
goal
get too
scorer.
disrespected, man.
I think Jackson works.
The guy for his first season scored 14 goals and 5 assists. Yeah, the way people speak about him is like this guy's some garbage guy that scored 1 goal. The guy,
that's how people are, bro. They're just gonna disrespect him, bro. Like he has to prove his haters.
Wait, so shout out to your boy Wing. They called me delusional when I said Noni Robin. Now let's relax.
God.
Wing,
Take that
Robin,
back,
Wing,
Wing.
Robin is one of
Shame
my
on you.
personal heroes and idols. Robin is that dude.
Wait, what is that picture?
Okay, you know what? Let's remove that. So Robin is that dude, but what Noni showed is he can insult anybody, and if he insults your club, he's gonna dunk on your club. So that's what that showed. That's even on insult, he's gonna dunk on you. Shout out to Josh again. That's Palmer Dink pure bliss. Hashtag. Okay, let's not say that's like that. No. Palmer, no, bro. I told you. Samasi, he signed a 7-year blood pact. He's here forever.
He's too good for Chelsea.
He's here forever. Why? Okay, I'm hearing some kind of blip there from somewhere. I don't know where this is from. Well, he's here forever. Samasi, he's here forever. It is what it is. Shout to your boy Nor. The Sheeps were playing with 400 ping and a broken controller. Huh? What is this referring to?
He's talking about Wolves.
Look, man, Wolves were a very good team. That's a very quality team. That's a top team. That's a top team. So they're very top team.
Picks other people's butts, man.
Okay, let's not. Times FC, Jackson to Obi Mikel. Go pimp to... Okay. Let's not. No, we're going to get to the Jackson. Wait, Moneymates, you need to fix your mic. Your mic is, I think it's recognizing close. There's some rust on your mic, Moneymates. All right, so before we move, the last thing I'll say is, guys, it's been great what Chelsea have done. And I believe in Chelsea. As much as, when Obama said,
consistency is key. Consistency is key. That's what I'm going to say.
Like, what did that Kamala Harris say? We are not going back. And that is going to be Chelsea's thing. We are not going back.
She is going back, by the way.
And forward. No, man, let's not. Onward and forward we go. So, let me now put on the guitar because it's time to get very sketchy right now. So,
you don't want to bring that
put on the guitar. There we go. Nomad, is your mic working?
Yeah.
There's no
Black
guitar,
Seal. Black Seal, is your mic working there, Black Seal?
Yep. You hear me properly, man?
Yes, I can hear you. So I'll come to Nomad here with this, Nomad. So, Nomad, here's the thing. Let me first start by saying this. Only 2 people have won a World Cup at age 19. 2 people. Only 2 people have done so. And it's a rare thing.
Wait.
So...
Wait a minute. 2? You mean
only 2
Nazario?
people. Nazario wasn't 9. He was 17 and he didn't kick a ball in 94. Only 2 people have won a World Cup at age 19. Only 2 people. So I know that people are going to disrespect him and insult him. But before you do that, really know who you're talking about. But no, man, it's very simple here. Mbappe doesn't work as a striker.
You're one of those people. What are you talking about?
Not just me. Heck no.
You said he would score 15 goals yesterday. What do you say?
No, he set 15 low, so he hoped Mbappe would perform it, but now he's...
Wait, SK, go listen to the Hangout yesterday. I said Lewandowski is going to outscore Mbappe, and Mbappe is not going to break 15 goals. He's not going to be this great goal scorer that Real Madrid think he is. And and also...
Okay.
What is it?
So, because you're talking about people disrespecting it, bro. So what is that?
That's not disrespect. That's reality.
It's
and SK, let me explain why it's reality. Mbappe is not a striker. Because here's what the issue is, and let's go back to the very beginning. Mbappe was supposed to come here originally and tell Vini to sit on the bench, and he takes the left-sided position, cooks with Benzema, and it becomes Mbappe's team once Benzema leaves. That was how it's supposed to happen. Mbappe didn't move, Vini stayed, Vini now became the star. Once Benzema left, it now became Vini's team. So with Mbappe coming, you can't have your left side, which is what you want, because that's now Vini's. You are not a striker, as we well know. You don't know how to play that position. So the position you play is on the right side. Because the universe was speaking to Carlo when Endrick scored. When Endrick scored, the universe was saying, Don Carlo, stop trying to fit a square into a round peg. Don't do it. You have to play Drake the Time Traveler. Where is he? Drake the Time Traveler is Real Madrid striker.
Endrick the Stefano.
There's no time to wait. There's no time for him to come in through. No.
Why is it in
Drake?
black and white?
Drake the time because
It's iconic,
because
Barry. It's
Call him
iconic.
Bobby.
Barry,
His nickname is Bobby.
Barry, are you hear what I'm saying? I said he's called Drake the Time Traveler. That's his name. Drake the Time Traveler. That's this Real Madrid striker. That's who it should be. Mbappe, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. The only way that this works for Mbappe is he has to relearn how to play on the right. When last he knew how to play football. Barry was right. Remember what Barry said before? Mbappe was much better as a footballer at Monaco on the right. He has regressed as a footballer. Now, he still owns Messi and he still has legal custody over Messi. It is what it is. But his best position, I feel, is actually as a right-sided winger. Not left, right-sided winger. I need to know how to relent that. So, Nomad, let me come to you, then I'll come to Blasov. So, Nomad, do you think that this Mbappe thing doesn't work? And do you feel like I feel Drake the Time Traveler has to start as a striker?
It's a one game, dude.
Oh, my God.
Relax. This is not Chelsea Football Club. Relax. This isn't Noni. Relax. Let's give him some time. I said he's going to have the adjustment period, the acclimatization period till January. So till January, I don't want to hear anything about him. Till January, I don't want to hear a single word.
No, Madi, that can't happen because it's Mbappe.
Relax.
When you're a player of that level...
No one cares. No one cares what you think. This is what the club's position is.
No, man, it's not been... I'm talking about the footballing community, the footballing fraternity.
No, the footballing
Based on Mbappe's
community,
profile, he's going to be judged early.
The footballing community lives to hate on him, not to wait for him to succeed. So they should not be cared about, right? You can't live your life caring about what the haters are thinking to try to prove them wrong. That shouldn't be your priority. Your priority should be, is your employer happy with you? Like if Don Carlo is happy with him, if he keeps on improving till January and we finally start seeing him playing his role to perfection, then everything's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna keep saying, I'm not gonna even say Mbappe. I'm not gonna say M till January. Not even M. I'm gonna say Key till January. After January, I'll say Kylian Mbappe.
So okay, so if Mbappe has 0 goals from now till January, you won't comment on anything.
I'll say he should be benched after January, but I don't think he'll go till January with 0 goals. So that's highly unlikely. But after the international break in September, right now, right? Nations League and all that. After that, Bellingham and Camavinga are coming back. So there's a high probability that we're going back to a 4-4-2 diamond. And then you'll see Mbappe on the right. Vinny and Mbappe as a 2-man attack up front with Guler at number 10. That's what you'll see after September. So just 2 more games, 2 more, normal La Liga games before the international break. And then after international break, Bellingham's back, Camavinga's back. Even Mendy wasn't there today, so the team was unbalanced. He'll be back. And then once I said it after the Super Cup itself, that we need to go back to a 4-4-2 diamond because the team knows how to play in a 4-4-2 diamond. And you can't readjust yourself to play in a 4-3-3 without a proper striker. And Endrick isn't starting anytime soon. I heard Don Carlos post-match press conference. He said that both Arda Güler and Endrick, especially Endrick, they are long-term projects.
No, Nomad. Forget, with all due respect, forget what Carlos says. I'm talking about you. I'm asking you yourself. Do you believe Drake the Time Traveler should start now, or do you feel he should be eased in? Or do you think he's ready now to start a striker?
I don't know whether he's ready or not right now to start because I'm not there at the training sessions, but I think he should be eased in. I don't think he should be started right away because I don't want him to be the Real Madrid's version of Vitor Roque or Bojan Gergic. Like I can't have that on my
Is
conscience.
that
So
a personal?
yeah, so I can't have that. Or Ricky Puig, Ansu Fati. I can go on and on, but
Okay,
yeah,
yeah, I
I
see what
can't.
you do.
I can't have that on my conscience. So this first season, like this season for Endrick is going to be how last season was for Arda Güler. A game here, game there, getting the feel, uh, forming the team chemistry with not just the starting 11, but also the players on the bench, the training sessions as well as on the pitch, getting that Champions League, feeling that Champions League pressure, and going abroad with the team, and all of those things. That this season, that's going to be the case for Endrick. But Arda Güler, I don't think so. I think Arda Güler is like ready to start, and I think Arda Güler will start over Brahim Diaz and Rodrigo in a lot of games.
Okay. So before I go to Black Seal, so you're happy with this lineup?
No, I want to 4-4-2 diamond.
So 4-4-2. So what? So that's Vini and Mbappe as the two up top.
Yeah.
So who's in the midfield?
Tchouaméni, Bellingham, and Valverde with the Arda Güler.
Okay. Bellingham. So remember, this is for these 2 games before the international break. What should the formation be while Bellingham is out?
Tchouaméni, Modric, and Valverde with Arda Güler at 10 and Vini and Mbappe up front.
Okay. Blackstone, talk to me. Why is Mbappe struggling, and do you agree or disagree with Nomad as to whether Endrick should start a striker now?
Mbappe was always destined to struggle in this team in the beginning. It was inevitable. He has to adapt. They don't adapt to him, he adapts to us.
Mm-hmm.
It was inevitable for him to always struggle. But, I mean, Vini and Rodrigo, they're trying to help him adapt quicker by playing for him. But if I'm Carlo Ancelotti, I tell him, stop playing for the man. The man has to play for you guys. He has to adapt to you guys. You don't have to adapt to him. And that's the thing. Vini will be perfectly fine with Mbappe trying to be the main guy. But I don't think he needs time.
Well, I think you've hit a very important point. Because I've said several times that this is Vini's team. And Vini needs to take charge. But do you think that you're seeing Vini trying to make it Mbappe's team and sort of give Mbappe agency because he sees Mbappe just as the more popular, bigger star? Whereas no, Vini, take ownership. This is my team and I should take ownership rather than me trying to adjust to you. So do you see that power dynamic weird thing happening between Vini and Mbappe?
No, because Vini doesn't have an ego. Now, if Vini, for example, had the ego of Neymar or of a Cristiano, it's over. It's over.
No. But my point is that should Vini establish that this is my team? My point is that Vini should make it clear that no, this is my team, and I don't have to readjust to you. Mbappe, you have to adjust to us. But I think that Vini is trying to adjust to Mbappe and trying to make it Mbappe's team because he sees Mbappe as the bigger superstar.
I feel like he's. Let me give you another example. He's trying to be Dwayne Wade. He's trying to be Dwayne Wade with LeBron coming in saying, take it, take the flag and lead us. Instead of just saying, this is still my flag. I'm still leading this ship. Follow me. I don't follow you. Now, and I think that's mainly because he doesn't want, there to be a clash because if Vini was about that type of stuff, he would have probably a big ego and there would be a clash of egos. It would be
no, but it's not about ego. It's about Mbappe. You just got here. Now, we know that you're a World Cup GOAT, but in his club thing, I'm bigger. So internationally, you're bigger than me, but in his club thing, I'm bigger and I'm more established. So says my 2 UCLs. So says my 2 goals in UCL finals. You've not done anything that I've done in the Champions League. So it's not a thing about having an ego. It's about, no, I have to take agency and you have to come to readjust to me. But maybe I'm wrong, but I just get the feeling that because of Mbappe's name and what he means in the football world, everybody's trying to readjust to, let's get Mbappe the goal. Let's try to readjust to Mbappe. Let's put Mbappe in the best position to succeed. Because of this notion of this is the great Mbappe who's going to take us to the next level. So therefore, we have to readjust ourselves. Because I think you're right. Mbappe has to adjust to the team. But I think the team is trying to adjust to Mbappe.
Yeah, and I think Carlo is the one who has to tell the others, stop adjusting to him. He adjusts to you. He needs to go up to Vinny and tell him, you're the one who led us to a Champions League last season. You're the one who's going to win a Ballon d'Or, not him. This is your team. But again, Florentino Perez his dream was always to have a front three of Mbappe, Rodrigo, and Vinicius. How that will work, I still don't know.
Wait, hold up.
But
Endrick isn't. Are you sure that the dream includes Rodrigo? With all due respect, does the dream include Rodrigo? Remember, you said a dream. Like Mbappe, Vini, I get that. Rodrigo?
Florentino's favorite player is Rodrigo. He prefers Rodrigo over Vini. Seriously.
And
those spinners, does the lineup or something?
Why?
No, God. I don't know.
Why? Vini has won the UCL twice. He was the best player last season.
Okay, Blacks. Okay, let's have them come to conversation. Should Rodrigo be dropped?
I feel like eventually he will be. Eventually he should be dropped.
That's not the question I asked. As of right now, should Rodrigo be dropped, or does he still deserve to be a starter?
He still deserves to be a starter. He's earned his right to be a starter based on what he did last season. He was very important for us. But if he starts dropping, he needs to be dropped. If he stops dropping in performance, he needs to be dropped for Guller, or we just need to go back to a 4-4-2 with him on the bench. And if that's the case, I guarantee you, when Carlo makes a substitution, Rodrigo will not be the first one. It might end up being Endrick, because we saw it today. Endrick is a monster.
So Nomad says that Endrick should be eased in. Should Endrick be eased in, or is he ready to start now?
If you followed Endrick since his days in Palmeiras, you might think this man is ready to start and go. Because many people in Brazil for a while have said if Endrick gets a run of games, he probably starts. But the best thing for him right now is to get eased in, because I'm with Nomad here. I don't want Ansu Fati 2.0. I really don't. And I feel like Brazil also don't want an Ansu Fati 2.0, because if Endrick falls, Brazil is fucked. Because Endrick is probably their only hope next to Neymar, because now they finally have a number 9. So no, I would rather Endrick be eased in. I think he's gonna score goals. I think he's gonna be kind of like our super sub for these next couple of seasons. But for now, let's ease him in, because Mbappe hasn't played in the right since 2019, 2018, when Neymar was in PSG alongside Cavani.
So where do you put Mbappe? What position would you play Mbappe as of now? Where he can be the most effective.
Right now, I would start him. I think it depends on the opponents, because, for example, if tomorrow or if this coming week we play, for example, Man City and Kyle Walker's playing, I'm telling Mbappe, Kyle Walker's yours. Stay to that left. Vinny will play in the middle. Challenge Kyle Walker consistently, because you can outpace him. Vinny can't.
Okay.
Now,
there's another
game.
Yeah.
Something different.
Let me come to okay. Let me come to Cole then Kenny. So Cole, thoughts? Yeah. So Cole, do you think Endrick should start? Yeah. So Cole, do you think Endrick should start, and what do you think Mbappe's issue is?
No, I think they should slowly ease him in, bro. He's just a test tube baby, man. It's too early for him to start playing games, and it's La Liga. You're playing against a lot of defenders who can bully you, so you have to be careful. With Mbappe, I'm gonna say something that I know is gonna be a little bit crazy, but honestly, No.
Just say it. Just say. I
It's
mean,
not that. It's not like,
I'm already primed with this stuff. So
yeah.
I'm ready for this.
I think Mbappe, right? He has to adjust. I think, especially the second half of the season, he will do very well because there's one competition that Real Madrid is bound to always win, and it's no question. Like I even gave up on.
Don't call. If you mention the UCL and Champions League,
This-
when
this
you mention
I'm
the
just
UEFA and Champions
saying.
League, I'm
Mbappe-
gonna throw you out.
I see Mbappe scoring.
If you do call, I will. If you mention the UCL, I will throw you out. So we are talking about La Liga and what he's going to do in this league and in this team. Forget about the. We've not even had the freaking draw yet. So this is about. Does Mbappe work as a striker? If he doesn't work as a striker, what is his best role? And how do you get the best out of him? And is he going to get benched by Endrick eventually?
To be honest, his best role is left wing. That's his best role.
But remember, he played right wing for Monaco for a good period of time. And he played right wing at the 2018 World Cup.
That's like 2018 time. Now we're 2024.
Relearn.
I get it. I get what you're trying to say, but I still feel like left wing is his best position for Real Madrid. Well, Endrick will never bench Mbappe. It's just gonna be obvious. It's just that obvious. And another thing too.
So if Mbappe has 0 goals or 3 goals by now till January, and Endrick still scores off the bench, he won't bench Mbappe.
Do you remember in 2017 when Morata had more goals than Benzema, but Benzema kept starting?
That's different though. Benzema attacks. Continue. Cool.
They need to just, all they should do is just drop Rodrigo and play Goulet. And also, one thing is, like, Rodrigo has to understand that he needs to move to Man City. Like, bro, like, you're not. This is no more.
Wait, what?
You want to be the star player. You wanna actually be a good, like, challenge yourself. Go to Man City, and this Real Madrid team, as good as no, as good as Mbappe and Vinny and these guys are, they have Jude Bellingham there. Jude Bellingham's injury to HH is fooling us. It's really gonna it's a false hope that Real Madrid is giving us. I'm telling you this. I'm really gonna be honest, HH. Mbappe should play left wing. Vinny, for me personally, I think he's maybe a bit better as a kind of like a striker-ish. And then maybe you play
So you're saying Vinny should leave the left-sided position for Mbappe?
Or there was a formation Ancelotti was using during the is the 4-2-1-2. That formation is really that formation fits Real Madrid like a hand in the glove, because that time it was Jude Bellingham and Vinny playing as two strikers, and they were causing problems to the defense. You understand? So the 4-1-2-1-2, I think that formation would fit Mbappe too. If, let's say, he would play alongside a player like Vinny and so forth, but then you would have to drop Rodrigo. That's why I'm saying Rodrigo move to Man City. Move to Man City.
That's what I was saying about 4-4-2 diamond. You're saying the same thing.
Yes. That's the same thing you guys used to win the Champions League last season. Like, I think it fits the Mbappe and Vinny perfectly, to be honest. I'll be really honest with you. Yeah.
All right. Okay, Kenny, talk to me, man. Kenny.
And honestly, it's good, man. A goal for Bobby on his home debut.
That was okay. Guys saying like the keeper messed up was still a good goal. It was still,
it was a good goal, but
too much power. And that was his weak foot, by the way.
Yeah, that was on his right foot.
That was his weak foot.
The power was not that.
Okay, Kenny, are you saying that there's not a very scary, frightening scenario that Endrick benches Mbappe and starts as striker? Or you say that will never happen?
Mbappe is not touching no bench in big games.
No, Kenny, I didn't say big game. Kenny, if Mbappe has 0 goals from now till January, are you saying that he doesn't hold bench?
His
name is just too big.
He already has one goal technically in the Super
Kenny,
Cup.
Kenny,
But
I'm talking about La Liga, in La Liga.
he's going to score in La Liga, man. Come on, he's going to score. He's going to score in La Liga. Endrick is not benching anyone. And it was good to score in his debut, but like, let's show the guy just came from Brazil. For me, it's better to have him come on as a sub, less pressure on him. There's no need to put pressure on him to start. Like, nah. There's no need to, no. But
So,
on the...
Mbappe, cover it.
Yeah, I watched the game. First half, I think first half was quite dead. I saw him. I think the best opportunities he had was when he was working, making those runs in behind, and then Rudiger was finding him. Obviously, he had the chance where in the second half where Vinicius crossed it, and then he just hit on the goalkeeper. But yeah, the thing is, obviously, as a striker, he plays as striker, but he's not a striker. The thing is that he always want to play on that left side.
Yeah.
But like he does quite
and also Ken is like, and anybody who played with football know that, strikers where it comes naturally to them. Strikers, they know where it's positioned to be, they know the runs to make, they know the kinds of spaces to go there. Like, you can't take a winger and expect him to understand how to play striker. All because a guy scores loads of goals on the wing, it doesn't mean he now scores loads of goals on the striker, because you have to understand the different dimensions of the pitch. And you got to say for Mbappe, that position doesn't come naturally to him.
And even at PSG did play striker, but if you look at the other wingers, like they would sacrifice themselves. Even most of the time, like the left winger, you would go on the left, and the left winger would go more centrally. The thing is that obviously, is the Real Madrid adapt to him, or does he? Like, that's the dilemma right now.
No, I can't. Now, for me, it's not a dilemma. Brad still made the point. No, Mbappe, you adapt to them. The biggest mistake, and I think this could be Real Madrid's downfall, and I think this is why I believe that Atleti are probably my pick to win the league, or maybe even Barca. I think Carlo is going to try and make the team to adapt to Mbappe. And I think by doing that, they're going to maybe drop a few points, and then he may find out, oh, snap, now Mbappe has now adjusted them, but it may be too late based on how far they'll get. Because this is a 38-game season, and as good as Real Madrid are, I still feel that adjustment period is what will give Atleti and Barca a little bit of breathing room.
That's why they should go get Zidane as coach. Because Zidane knows how to manage these guys. No, serious.
Okay, well, sorry, Kenny, according to Kenny.
They definitely not. They don't need to go.
I don't know. It's not happening.
But yeah, the thing is that even if you play the diamond formation, you're still gonna have to play him on the. He's still gonna have to play on. One of them is gonna have to play on the right side of attack.
They're interchanged. Remember.
Yeah, is Mbappe gonna? Obviously, he hasn't played in the right side in quite some time, because I think nowadays he's so used to like cutting in. I don't know if he's
remember in Monaco he played as a dual striker with Falcao.
Yeah, no, but I feel like at Monaco it was different. If I'm looking at him, even right now, like when I see him 1v1, I don't see him go past his player. Like he doesn't.
Because Kenny, remember him at Monaco?
Yeah.
The guy was. I was like, bro, the guy. The guy was dribbling.
Even his early days at PSG, he was dribbling. But
yes.
I don't know whatever happened. Like the guy nowadays 1v1, like I barely see him dribble. He does like the compilation you used to see Ronaldo do.
Okay, so what do you think? Do you think him moving to the left messed his game up? Him just moving to PSG messed his game up? Like, why was there such a difference or a decline in his footballing ability from what we saw at Monaco and in 2018 to now?
No, I just think he just did the Ronaldo thing a bit. Just stop dribbling, and then I don't know if I feel like he just so focused right now on getting goals and being in the final third that I don't know if he maybe messed up. He doesn't work on his dribbling anymore. I don't know, like because
I don't know what guys are saying. Like, guys, it's not about speed, because his game for Monaco wasn't predicated on. It wasn't just speed.
Even right now, he's still fast. Speed is not the issue.
No,
he's like when I see him, like he doesn't get past his players. He does like the step overs, and then he will do the little flick, but no one's really falling for it. I'm like, I don't know if he has it in him anymore. But yeah.
Okay, I'm not quick to the and come to you, Barry, and everyone else. Shout out to where we are. Joking aside, UCL has been missing Barca versus Chelsea. Always a great game. I don't know. We'll be back. We'll be back. Have faith. We're going to be back. Josh.
When are you going to be back?
Samasi, Palmer is ours forever. Stick to. Let's not fat shame. Shout out to Junapin.
Actually, fat shaming works.
No, it doesn't. Well, actually, it does.
It does.
Okay,
so
in today's day and age, it does.
Yes. Today's day and age, yes. Lose weight. Don't go to McDonald's. Jude didn't need to adapt like Mbubis. # English rules.
It was because Benzema wasn't there.
My thing, though, look, I said again for Mbappe, like it or not, based on his profile and what he's done, people are going to judge him harshly. And Messi fanboys are going to want him to fail. It is what it is. And that's just the harsh reality for Mbappe. He's going to have to say what's up now. Because, I'm sorry, for Madrid fans, they will give him a grace period. The footballing world are not giving him any grace period. That's not happening, bro. No way. Talent FC. Mbappe did a KD and chose France to start part of the World Cup. His pace is only going to be going. He's finished. CR37 got abused for adapting, by the way. Fatsad Mbappe don't have a football brain. # bombs. Well, Talent FC, that's your opinion, and your opinion is wrong. So, shout out to you, prick. PJ, Brahim Diaz over Gula. It's pretty obvious. Do we agree?
Not at number 10.
Yes.
Not at number 10.
Brahim Diaz should play ahead of Gula.
But isn't Gula's strongest position wide right? That's his strongest position.
I thought he was number 10.
Wide right coming inside.
Wide right is his strongest.
No,
he can play
wide right
10.
coming inside.
His strongest position is wide right.
I don't know. Today for me, if he played 10, but technically he was quite a lot on the right.
What did he play for Turkey?
He played both.
He played on the right for Turkey.
No, he played 10 as well. One game, I'm pretty sure he played.
No, but that's when Çalhanoğlu was injured for that game.
Yeah,
but when Çalhanoğlu is there, Çalhanoğlu is the 10 and he plays on the right.
The thing is, between Arda Güler and Brahim, right? Who's more of a playmaker and who's more of a winger?
Diaz is much more of a winger. Yeah,
exactly.
Like Diaz is not as much of a playmaker as Güler is, but I just feel that Güler, would be more effective wide right.
Did Güler create anything today? For me, when I was looking at
there's that through ball he did hit to Mbappe, but I think Mbappe is possible
for me, from what he was all right in certain phase, but I saw him get bullied quite a lot of the ball.
But Kenny, is Diaz basically Diaz is like Foden. They are attacking midfielders. Diaz is not a creator. He's not a playmaker. Like Diaz isn't giving guys through balls or passes. That's not happening. But he's more dangerous offensively in terms of running forward with the ball and in that final third. Okay, wow. Okay, so shout out to Abrit's Fair. Mbappe was a PR move. Okay, I'm going to respond to this. PR move like Beckham. Centre-back midfielder for depth was much more needed. It might come back to bite them selling McLeod to get Beckham. Okay, no, wait. Let me just put this about. First off, don't you dare compare Mbappe to that bomb as Becks. Beckham is the most overrated football. Beckham is the most overrated football player on the planet. Becks was a walking PR move. So that was a full-on PR move. Mbappe is an actual amazing footballer when he wants to be. So Mbappe and Becks is not in the same galaxy as Mbappe, footballing-wise. So now, where I agree with you though is, because I think it's a point that Nomad made before, they didn't really need Mbappe. What they needed was a striker, but the point that Nomad made is that he's free. So you're not going to take Mbappe on a free? It's free. And any great team wants to get better. And any great team wants to have more amazing players and a whole depth of amazing players. So my thing is that, see, if Mbappe costs like 150 million, that's a waste of money. Use that to get a striker. But if he's free and all you have to do is a signing on fee, get him. But the issue is that you now have to know how to utilize him. The mistake for Real Madrid that make it is that don't build the team around Mbappe. Mbappe has to fit to this team, which is Vinny's team. Abris Fair, Zidane can't develop players, Ancelotti can. True. Wait, but hold up. Didn't Vinny grow under Zidane?
No.
I saw Vinny grow under Zidane. Was that
No, Ancelotti.
Zidane was playing against them. Remember that, HH?
Okay, so what's it called?
And the Zidane was a brick.
Barry, talk to me and then come to SK. Barry.
Yeah, so wait, what's the question exactly?
So basically, should Endrick be a starter? Do you think Endrick will eventually become a starter as a striker in this league? And how does Mbappe become most effective? What's the Mbappe issue? Or is it too early to say there's an issue?
Okay, for Endrick, no way he's gonna start. They're gonna ease him in. Because remember, like every young recruit that Real gets, so like Camavinga, he got eased in. And Goulet last season also he got
Vini didn't get eased in.
But that was a situation that's you can't compare because they were starting to rebuild.
Yeah, and also your boy, he didn't, yeah.
Zidane gave him chances, but But I think for Mbappe, that's my perspective. Because I think on the left, there's no way he's gonna play because that's Vini sealed them. So you're stuck in the left. Because if you're going to the right, you're not gonna do nothing, as we saw today, because your skill pretty much diminished compared to years ago. So he's stuck in the middle. But I think today he just was missing that finishing touch because Goulet, Rodrigo, Vini, they were giving up opportunities, and it was just missing. It was just not his day today. So I think when he's gonna get back that finishing touch, I think it'll be fine. Because also I think you were discussing all like I don't know what your point you're trying to make, like the Vini and Mbappe dynamic, but Vini has no ego because that would go really on the contrary to what Carlo wants and Real Madrid wants. No one is bigger than the team or the club. So everyone just because Mbappe, he's there, he's not gonna get dropped or whatever. So they have to ease him in and just make him comfortable on the team.
Team chemistry takes time to build.
True,
that's also
but they're not going to give again. For Real, 100% makes sense. It takes time to build. They are not going to wait for Mbappe. Mbappe is going to take zero grace. I'm sorry, it is what it is. SK, talk to me.
No, I mean honestly, I don't think Mbappe was as poor today. Like I think it would be harsh to.
Okay. Does Mbappe long term? You think Mbappe will work as a striker?
Yeah, I mean, listen, HH, he's gonna get his goals regardless of where you stick him at. Because there's one thing getting goals. Where do you think he'll be most effective? Where we could see the best of him? Where he can give Real Madrid his very best? If you're talking overall package, it would be on the wings. But if we're just talking about purely goal scoring, then he's definitely he's definitely still gonna get a lot of goals. Like, because I was watching back the tape of his game today. I mean, it just really seemed like he was struggling with. I don't know if it was like the physicality of the La Liga defenders, because like there was a lot of times where like you could see they were like kind of like trying to like play him in as like into be like more of like a, I don't want to say like a target man, but like to kind of like try to seal off defenders, and the La Liga players were just kind of like overplaying him like physically speaking. So, and he seemed like he wasn't really used to that. There's a couple of times where like you kind of tell he was dribbling away from the defenders, and he was like just trying to like chase them off of him.
Yeah.
He only had 3 shots today. So even if you're gonna talk about he looks like he's not scoring or whatever.
Endrick had 1 in 5 minutes.
But that's just the nature of the game, though.
It happens.
Sometimes you score off a really good shot. Sometimes you don't. Like. So like I'm not gonna take today.
So you don't see a scenario where Endrick starts at all. Like Mbappe is going to be the striker for the season in your view.
Yeah, like I don't like even if like for some reason he doesn't, it's not. I'm not gonna base it off of just today. It would have to be like a sustained issue. Like I think it's just way too early to be making like predictions about what's gonna happen like 4 months down the line. So,
Rory Sang, talk to me, man. Rory Sang, you come here.
Yeah,
here you go.
I'm just here to speak the truth and nothing but the truth,
So help
I'm
you
tired of you guys making excuses. I'm tired of you guys making excuses for this guy, man. The last time I saw...
Wait, hold on, Rory Sang, are you the Atleti fan?
No, I'm a Real Madrid fan, what do you mean?
Okay, thank you.
I was sure he was. Okay.
Yeah, but no, I think I'm going to confuse. But continue. Rory Sang, continue.
The last Real Madrid player as bad as Mbappe was Luka Jovic. And Mariano Diaz.
Okay, hold up.
That's stupid.
You know the Tesla like fat shaming is crazy. I'm gonna fat shame. You can't compare Blobber to go to Mbappe. Don't do it. Jovic was trash. And
He was literally worse than Hazard.
Like Jovic was, bro, he was garbage. And I know, I'm sorry, you cannot, remember, we saw the full Jovic thing. So you're saying that Mbappe is already as bad as Jovic after what, three games? Come on, bro.
Nah, bro, that's too much.
You know, after 3 games, what Mariano has done for Real Madrid is way better than what I've seen from Mbappe, bruv. You know, in PSG, Mbappe has dropped this kind of thing at PSG, but everybody around him was being blamed. Oh, Dembele this.
Wait, but you don't hold on. You know, it's 3 games. You see, can't we get to at least 10 games? Isn't 3 games too small a sample size to say he's now been a flop?
Okay. So we need 10 games for this guy to have a first touch. We need 10 games for him to have a first touch. At 26, he can't even control the ball or make a 5-yard pass. At 26
again, no. But again, it's 3 games. No. You can say he's bad, but to call him a flop after 3 games is crazy.
Rodrigo and Vini arrived at 18 years old, bro. They were 18 years old and they were balling from the start. This 26-year-old P Mason can't even.
Vini couldn't hit a ball door at 18.
Hold on. Rosen, do we want to have a convo about early stages of Vini? Do you really want to have that conversation?
We can have it.
So let's not, because bro, like it was shocking. Now, granted, he was young and everything, but because you made the point of like, oh, no, Vini didn't. No, Rodrigo was lighter ahead of Vini when they first got to the club, and we now see how much Vini has improved. All I'm saying to you is that you can say he had a bad game. You can say that he was trusted off. You can say that you can't call a guy a flop after 3 games. That's insane. You are a flop when after a season you're like, okay, I think he might be a flop.
He's already flopping. He's already flopping. He's going down.
Okay.
I don't see any improvement in this.
All right. Okay. So what's it called? Simasi, talk to me, and then come to you. Simasi.
It's just these guys who were just waiting for him to flop, and just after the first game itself, they were like licking their chops.
No. I mean, like, I'm sorry. After 3 games, it makes sense.
Even though I can't stand Mbappe, and I hate.
Why do you hate Mbappe? Why do you hate Mbappe?
What did he ever do to you, bro?
I hate Mbappe. I can't stand Mbappe.
When she was a Bayern fan, like PTSD. Continue.
So, but I'm trying to be objective here. I think it has more to do with the formation than to do with Mbappe, that it really doesn't work right now. It's a matter of time. If he scores, I think if he scores the first goal, the goals will come easily to him. I think it's also...
and I think the goals will come easily with him as striker.
On the right, I think it's the problem here that's got his first goal yet. It's always the first goal who it's the hardest to score. It's the first goal in a new club and in a new country at the new club. Under pressure, it's a lot for Mbappe. Let's face it. He was wanted for Real Madrid for so long, so all the pressure is on him. It should be his team. Now it's Vini's. When he flopped in the UCL, and they won 2 UCL since he didn't join. So it's a lot of pressure for him. And I think Rodrigo is gonna be on the bench starting the second half of the season. That's my prediction.
Who's who getting benched for?
I think the team looks more balanced with Araguler. That's what I think. So I feel sorry for Rodrigo because it looks like he's a bad player. It's just Real Madrid has too many attacking players right now, so he has to be benched. That is
too many. Actually, it's too many attacking players who prefer the same side.
Yeah.
Wait. Did you see that graphic in the first game where literally
Yep.
there was a moment where there was
Everybody was there.
Vinny, Rodrigo, and Thingy were all on the left? That's insane.
They were all
That's
there.
actually insane.
So
Okay, so continue.
Because I want to say something too.
I know.
if either changes the size and adapt, or he's gonna be on the bench because Adagule can play on the right side, can play and can play as a 10. So he's a very good player. And I think he should if he can start, because I think he's gonna be a superstar for Real Madrid in the future.
Wait, who? Drick, the time traveler?
No, Adagule.
Arda.
Drake,
What about Drick?
he is for the future. I don't have any expectation for him right now.
Wait. What is it? Okay. So nobody is brave enough to say that this guy is ready to ball now. You're all like, give him time. Man, why are you guys cowards?
Look, I'm holding three fingers. I'm holding three fingers. In 3 years, he'll be a starter.
3 years?
Yeah.
18,
He turned
19.
18 last month.
R9 was breaking ankles at 17 at PSV.
He's not no R9 though, bro.
Okay.
Was R9 ever in a Galactico type team like this?
Bro,
Yeah, that's true.
don't compare a Bangladesh to a Brazilian, bro.
All right. All right. Yeah, there you go.
Can I speak?
Yeah.
I think that was the shortest hangout appearance of all.
And I think it was because it was the first time. So yeah, like I think that is the quickest red card first time now. So that's red 4. I don't even know what his name is. I don't even know what that guy's name is.
Just say.
Ramos beat that, man.
I want to say something.
Okay, no, before I speak, let me come to Guled then. So Guled, Endrick and Mbappe, where do you stand?
What, in terms of who's going to start?
So is Endrick good enough to start this season, or should he be eased in? Mbappe, what's his best role? How effective should he be? Are people too harsh judging him after 3 years?
You mean 3 games?
Oh my gosh, 3 games, yeah, 3 games, yeah.
You know what? This is actually the hardest thing that Mbappe will have to endure. Because if you remember when he was in Monaco, as soon as he started making his name, when he was playing as the striker with Falcao, and the buzz started coming around him, from that moment, every team he's been, national or club, they build a team around him.
Yes.
Now this is a different beast altogether. So
Actually, Guled is making a great point, because this is something he's never experienced before. Where like this is the first time where you're like a stranger.
Yeah.
You are literally a guest in someone else's house. In every place, you either own the house or you're one of the main patrons of the house. You are a literal guest in this house where this is a walking winning machine, and you're just tagging along. But yeah, continue.
Man, you're making excuses for this guy.
Alright, Sang, you've spoken. Can you mute your mic,
Will
please?
you shut up, man?
Guled,
After 3 games. Jesus Christ.
Guled.
This guy's not a Real Madrid fan.
Guled, talk.
Yes, nice Google. So basically, first of all, he came for free. They didn't pay 200 million plus for you in Real Madrid, number one. Number two, anytime you have a bad game, or even if you have like a bad patch of games, you cannot have an hissy fit where you start blaming players and then the sporting director starts working around your decision. So this will actually be something very interesting to see, because in terms of name and impact, I think for him it's going to take a little bit of time, because from the moment he stepped foot into I would say from the last half a season in Monaco, since then he was playing on the left. PSG, France, even I remember at times in the World Cup before they won, I think he played in the first half he played as a striker against Argentina, and then in the second half they drifted into the left, because I think he must have, I don't know, probably didn't feel comfortable or something like that. But I think it's a matter of a muscle memory. So it might take him maybe a month and a half. Some people might, especially with Real Madrid, some people might, get angry and frustrated. I mean, it's natural, but they will have to give him time. This is the future. They already got the future now. And in terms of Endrick, I know he's the up and coming so-called reincarnation of Pele, according to some.
Yeah. He was there to
Bobby.
assist Charlton. Bobby.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
So
god, I can't believe he said that.
no, but that's what people
Cringe.
should say.
It's
not
cringe.
him.
It's cringe. It's
Yeah.
cringe.
So I think it's going to take him time, AJ, because first of all, if it's going to take time for Mbappe to get used to this position, to realize that every time you're not getting the ball, you have to let other players play with you instead of you trying to make everything happen. When he was in France and when he was in PSG, it will naturally take time. But this is an ego problem for him. It's not going to be a positional problem. It's going to be an ego problem. So Endrick, I think, is going to take probably a season. The reason why I say that is because if Real Madrid are doing well in the league and they're concentrating on the big games in the Champions League, then obviously in the Champions League they play Mbappe, and then the bottom 10 teams in the table, they might play Endrick and rest Mbappe in the second half. Also, maybe in the 60th minute, like how PSG was doing. But I think this is Mbappe's position for me.
Okay. Call. Go quickly, call, and then take it up. Call.
So one thing about Real Madrid is they usually have a league team and a Champions League team.
All right.
Wait, what? Wait,
We are
what?
talking about
I
Liga.
told him not to do it, and the guy did it. Man.
About
Guys are
Champions
weird.
League.
Man.
God
So,
damn it.
what's it called? Shout out to Oluwa, who says, "Je dois plus dribbler pour marquer Mbappe." Barry?
I don't have to dribble to score.
Yeah. But Mbappe, you're gonna have to score that free kick though very soon, man. Sooner or later, man.
3,186
Oh,
days.
Samasi, thank you. Shout out to Noor. Vini left wing, Rodrigo central. They know each other's runs. Mbappe right wing, Goulet 10, Valverde and Jude in front of the back line. Endrick can come in for that. I agree. I think Rodrigo would work better down the middle than Mbappe. And I think as a point, because remember, Vini and Benzema had that understanding. I think Vini, Rodrigo, Brazilian have that understanding. And you put Mbappe on the right. I see, if I was advising Carlo, it's been a long time, but if my solution to this is Mbappe has to figure out how to play on the right again. He can't play on the left because that is Vini's position. He's not as effective. I don't get the best from Mbappe playing centrally as a striker. He sure as heck can play number 10. The right side is the only other place. Like, basically, Real Madrid have a great problem. It's a problem, but it's an amazing problem. You have too many good players in so many positions. Because you put Mbappe in the right, what about Goulet? Strong positions on the right. Mbappe's natural positions on the left, but you've got Vini who works well on the left. So, but at the end of the day, is what is the formation that will make Real the most effective? It's not about playing guys where it's just about get everybody in the most effective position and what is the right balance of the team. And one thing is key, Bellingham, you have to get your ass back to number 8, bro. You're not number 10.
There's one way.
So let me go Black Seal then to Goulet, Black Seal.
Yeah.
There's one way in which it can actually work, and that's for Rodrigo to be the 10. In my opinion, if you make Rodrigo as the 10, which he can actually do, and then Mbappe and Vini as the two strikers,
are you going to faithfully say that Rodrigo should be Real Madrid's number 10? Are you going to, with your chest, say that with
he has
confidence?
the capability to do it.
I didn't talk about capabilities. Will you, as a Real Madrid fan, say Rodrigo, first of his name, is Real Madrid's number 10? You will confidently say that and put that in stone.
Yeah, why not? If it works,
okay, no. You see, because of that hesitation, it's a no. You hesitated.
Wait, can I back up Black Seal?
Yeah, Barry, go Barry.
I think he's a very good player, and I don't think he won't get the opportunity that he deserves because he's trash or whatsoever. I just think that
he's good. Please be very clear. Rodrigo is a very good player.
No,
I don't think
he's
good enough to start. Yeah.
No, I just think that there's certain players that are going to be put ahead of him, so that's why it's better for him to move and just look for something else. But he's happy with staying at it, so is what it is.
So, Goulet, do you want to say something real quick? Goulet?
Yeah. I said literally when you said Bellingham to move at the number 8, I said you took the words right out of my mouth. Because if you really think about it, if Bellingham moves or plays as the number 10, like the position that's what he was doing when he was drifting late into the box, who is a better creative player to actually feed Mbappe? Is it going to be Goulet or is it going to be Bellingham?
Oh, Goulet for sure.
Thank you. So if Bellingham moves to a number 8, we know he's not going to be starting. So who's going to be a sitting midfielder? Is it going to be Kamavinga or Chouameni? There's a lot of problems, and if those two play, what can happen to Valverde? I don't know what's going on with that.
No,
But may God
so let me bring it. So Talent FC. If his name Karl Mark LL wouldn't rate hashtags, or at times I don't know what you're talking about. My best friend
He
is
rates
a white
Cole
man.
P. I don't know what.
Yeah, man. Well, Cole P, his grandfather's just dark skin. So I rate Hazard and Robin. So Josh, Samasi, all right.
Vertrauen Sie Company jetzt nach dem Sieg.
Damn. What does that mean in English?
Do you
Hope it's
trust
nothing, yeah.
Company after the win? No, I don't, Joshua. We barely won against Wolfsburg, who are shit.
But did he win?
HH, our defense is so bad. So bad. Kim Min-jae has got the own goal. We conceded the own goal. It was...
Oh, we! I had a we. I had a
No.
we there.
And I'm sorry. Bayern Munich conceded...
No, you said a we.
Absolute H. Bayern Munich are so
Look
trash.
at this fake United lonely man. All right. Guled, is the mic working there? Guled, is the mic working there? So Guled, I'm gonna and Kenny, you are after Guled. So Guled, I'm gonna throw up something on the screen, and I just need some explanation here. I mean, anyone can jump up, but I'm gonna throw something on the screen, and I need some explanation here. So don't worry, I'll explain things for guys on the podcast. It's not on the podcast. So. Also, by the way, in the poll, people said that Endrick is not ready to start now. So I disagree, but it is what it is. So for guys who are listening, Nico Jackson tweeted to Obi Mikel, and he was shut your mouth, don't talk shit. We are killing ourselves for Africa. Heart emoji, football, and then emoji of the world. Wow. So, Guled, there are so many elements here to this that I don't even understand. Because one element is, first of all, Obi Mikel was making a critique. And we'll get to that because there's a huge one with it. The other thing I saw is... Okay, now, let's get Guled. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Guled, do Senegal wear blue?
No.
What?
Do Senegal play in the Premier League?
No.
At any point, would you see a match between Senegal and Wolverhampton Wanderers? So my thing though is, what does you scoring for Chelsea have anything to do with killing yourself for Africa? That's my thing. So for the because guys, this is a Nico Jackson discussion because Nico Jackson just proved that this guy is a weirdo. Remember, he was the first to come in defense of Enzo, but that's one side. So, Guled, can you just explain to me what is going through his brain? It is so for guys who are, so let me just give you a bit of background to this whole tweet. So Obi Mikel on beIN Sports, he's been saying how Chelsea don't have the proper standards. He doesn't know what's happening with the club, and they have basically fallen below the normal standards of Chelsea. So he's been openly critical of the Chelsea team. So that's where this whole thing is at. So Guled, can you just explain this to me? What is this?
Why did you make me go first? Okay. Basically, okay, let me try and dumb myself down.
Yeah, Tari, he is right. Sorry, Mikel is fully right, but it is what it is. But continue.
Yeah, no, Mikel is 100% right.
He's so right.
Yes.
He's so right. And to be honest with you, HH, we saw the writings on the wall from Astrid Wethands. Forget about
Yes.
This shenanigans. With him, HH, I think he's coming from the point of, before I came to Villarreal, I was an unknown player. I was up and coming. I was on the grind. I'm coming from the slums of Senegal. And then I've got the chance. I've proven myself in half a season in Villarreal. And here I am now playing for Chelsea and wearing the jersey. So he's trying to say, like, respect the hustle. That's the only thing that I could get from that. Because apart from that, there is no other explanation for me personally in terms of that comment. But if you dissect it even deeper, I think HH, and let's be completely honest, even in Obi Mikel's podcast,
Mm.
like he gives in like Obi Mikel, he doesn't know how to do slides. Because, he's from the old school era. He's from the era where Lampard and John Terry, and if you do a mistake or if you say something wrong,
Yeah, like the standards were extremely high, very high.
yeah, they would point pick on you, and they don't want you to feel they actually want to get better. So with Nicholas Jackson, because of all the pressure that was on him last season, and because of all the chances I think trying to how do I say this? Express his frustration on the wrong person, which is Obi Mikel. Him saying that because you remember when we signed Nicholas Jackson in the first preseason, he said that the person I see as a legend is Drogba, and hopefully I want to emulate him. If you see Drogba as a legend, so you should automatically know Obi Mikel is a Chelsea legend as well, whether you like it or you don't like it. So first of all, he's your elder. Secondly, he's a legend. And for you to stoop this low, scoring a header, which is actually a deflection from Cunha.
And from about 2 yards out as well.
Yes, 2 yards out. And it was like a muscle memory, basically. You just moved your head because you saw something coming towards you. Pause. So, fair enough. Yes, you scored. Prove yourself during the season. But for you to do this, I knew something was wrong with this guy from a long time. But as soon as he scored today, you saw what he did. There was 3 commotions that happened.
Yes, that's what it. Basically, thank you for bringing it up. There is something wrong with him because I almost forgot that. Because why were you in the midst of so much commotion and so many arguments and so much back and forth? Like, because my thing though is that Nico Jackson, you're not good enough to now it reminds me almost of Onana, whereas like your quality as a player doesn't coincide with you having all of these antics. And I'm sorry, the team were representative of that 6-2. You can't come out and because he strikes me as that cheerleader who is just obsessed with just cheering on the team, and you're just a big cheerleader rather than you actually doing the hard work. Now, of course, he now contributes, but it seems to me that it's just so weird that you would be the one to come out and now take him at Obi Mikel for him being openly critical because of one game that you had. It's insane. And this is a guy that's trying to help you by criticizing you.
The level of maturity.
Is he really though?
Yes. No. Okay. I'm not because my thing though is, and it's the point that Mikel made. This generation of players, they don't like to be criticized. They don't like to be pushed, and they don't. Because remember, these guys are far more caught up than guys from back in the day. It's a fact. If you criticize them, I'll just go on Instagram and insult you. We saw it with Sancho. We've seen many guys.
Yeah. Can I say it?
Yeah. Barry, go for it.
Oh yeah, no. But would you say that? Because players now today, I think they have it a bit rough because before it used to be just the media and the journalists, and that also you didn't have a way to respond directly. Obviously, you could do it on the pitch, but you can't talk to them directly. But now, I think when you have the pressure from the fans, the rival fans, and now the players, like it kind of influences them to really respond. And even though I disagree, like it just triggers them to respond to.
But Barry, how can we say something bad about you if you're not actually doing it over and over again? This guy's decision making in the pitch and off the pitch is horrendous.
No. And also because Barry, my thing though is that Obi Mikel has come out and said that the standards at Chelsea are not great, and so much of the club has been ruined. There were no lies that he told, and bro, you saw him bring out the guitar for the one game, 100%. But one one win doesn't negate the last 2 years. Chelsea did finish 12th 2 seasons ago. That's happened. And Chelsea have dipped seriously from previous years. These are all facts. You see, I'll still disagree, but maybe you can see this if, let's say, Chelsea finish third, second, win the Premier League or win a trophy and be like, hey, Obi, look at you. You can't. Because what if you now lose to Palace? Now what? That's my thing. So let me come to Kenny. Kenny, talk to me.
Wait, give me 5 seconds. Wait.
Okay, let me say something.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, let's even put it what is nonsense that he keeps on posting onto the side. Forget even about last season. let's look at even today's game. Only today's game. And you know what? Let's even add Man City. How many clear-cut chances did this guy have and miss? How many?
Oh, Guled.
How many?
No. I now understand the Nico Jackson thing. Sorry. So did you watch the full Bain Sports thing by Obi Mikel?
Yeah. When he had like a full round.
Yeah. He singled out Nico Jackson.
He did.
I forgot about it. So basically, during his whole thing, because he talked about the game, he talks about, because remember, there was a chance that Nico Jackson had, and he took the weakest shot you've ever seen. And Obi Mikel was like, bro, this guy, he's not a striker. He simply is not a striker. Now we're now fully clear.
Yeah.
Because you scored a header from 2 yards out, how does that negate you from all of those chances that you missed? How does that negate you for being stupidly offside in what was a great attack in that same game? So you scoring a header from 2 yards out because of muscle memory doesn't negate the fact that you are simply not a clinical striker. Doesn't negate the fact that Obi Mikel's critique in our first game, it stands. Of course it stands. With all of the praise I've said, did I once say, my Nico Jackson has proved me wrong as a striker? Flick on, linking play, nice passes, boom. As a striker and a finisher, hell no. So Obi Mikel is not wrong.
But I don't think Obi Mikel is wrong. But on Jackson, I wouldn't have done it. But I ain't got like the Africa thing. I didn't understand it. But
it makes some sense.
They ain't saying you talk shit. Like, I don't mind him saying it back because, like I said, Obi Mikel has been talking a lot of, especially on the club and all that stuff. As a player at the club, we are supposed, we might say it's cool, but as a player at the club, seeing this guy, and he is African as well, so I'm sure Nico Jackson probably hears most of it. He's like, and let's not forget, the guy is actually rooting for us to buy a striker to replace him.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, as a player, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I performed well. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, what are you talking?
Okay. So yes, I can understand you trying to back yourself. I get that because you're trying to champion someone to replace me. But Kenny, what makes it difficult is that the beauty about football is that it's binary. I don't care what the numbers are. Nico Jackson, you are not a top striker. Nobody considers you a top striker. And in that game against Man City, that's Obi Mikel. Remember, let's focus on the City game. Obi Mikel did not say anything about the Wolves game. It was in that City game. In that City game, you missed several chances. And there's a moment where you were 5 yards away from goal and you literally passed it to the key keeper. That's happened. So what was wrong with Obi Mikel's critique in that City game?
No, I'm not saying nothing. No, I'm not saying nothing was wrong. But he's critiqued him on his podcast as well. So, like I said, and the guy is basically the guy. Every time if you watch his show, every show I see this guy is like, I'm calling Victor Osimhen every day to come to Chelsea. And obviously Nico Jackson is the striker, so obviously as the striker of the guy, every time this guy is like, I need this guy to come.
Okay. Kenny, think of it from Obi Mikel's point of view. Who was the striker he played with the most?
No, but Obi Mikel.
So basically, if you've seen a clinical striker play with you, you're like, man, my club needs someone close to the guy I worked with for so long who was critical to all of our success.
Yes, but I get it from Obi Mikel's point, but I can also get it from Jackson's point of view as well. That's why I'm like, I'm not mad at Jackson responding, because obviously it's not as if he was just some random. Like Mikel has been saying some stuff that if you're a player, and obviously he plays as a striker there, and we know, like I said, I think his character is a bit too hot-headed, Jackson. Yeah.
Yes,
but I can understand why. Yeah, very hot-headed, but I can understand why he would respond. And I love Joga. Joga, his first few seasons at Chelsea were not great.
Mm-hmm.
They were not great. But obviously the team was winning and we can bypass that. So obviously these guys
Kenny, where are you going with this? Are you saying
I'm not saying I'm not saying Jackson is no. You see, we always do that stuff. I'm just saying that these players at that time, they would have gone if the team around them was not as great and they didn't win, they would have received your Joga would have gone insulted, but obviously we're winning leagues then. That's why I'm saying that. Like I said, back then there was not as much the social media, all that stuff. It wasn't as much as it is now. So now every time you have people around you, all the people around you, they have social media, they'll probably send you stuff, or you see what this guy said, you heard what that guy said. So obviously, I think he gets to people's head more nowadays as well, because you can't escape it.
Sorry, bro.
But AJ, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, real quick. What's the question?
What does like killing yourself for Africa mean? Like, is he like developing schools, housing projects, drinking water, reducing crime?
Okay.
What is he doing in Africa?
No. Okay.
It's such a weird.
Here's my thing. The best way I would say to myself is where Guled was alluding to, in terms of as an African, what I'm doing, coming to Chelsea, trying to earn this money, trying to do well, and also taking this money back to help, similar to what like Sadio Mane was doing. So it's a very complicated point, but his point is Africans should support other Africans. Especially, I'm an African who is at the moment a first choice striker for Chelsea, a big club, earning a good money as a first choice striker for Chelsea, a big club. As a fellow African, why are you trying to bring down another fellow African?
Because he's shit.
No. Obviously, yeah, you can say that, but as the player, I have a right to. If you talk shit about me,
Kenny, you're right. No.
Can I say something?
Hold on, Kenny, you're
I
right.
get both perspectives.
Can I say something?
If I'm in Nico Jackson's shoes, I would have defended myself because, bro, I want to be the first choice striker. Because if another top striker comes and displaces me, there's a good chance that I'll be holding the bench and there's a good chance that I may be on the way out. So yes, I want to defend myself as a top tier striker. But Kenny, I'm sorry, you're going to have to score a lot more goals and actually prove to yourself that I deserve to be that top striker.
Yeah,
hold on.
Yeah,
Okay, Kenny, and then Guled and then Samasi.
Obviously, like I said, it's always nice to, but and I see a lot of criticism. Jackson is not the greatest striker, but like I said, when your team is doing poorly, what you're doing badly gets obviously, especially as Chelsea. Like all I'm saying is that people might say Jackson is shit, but like I said, for the numbers the guy has, and he might be a poor finisher, but outside of finishing, the guy is quite involved in the play and all that stuff. It's quite interesting. Like I said, for me, the criticism the guy receives, honestly, is he a bad finisher? Yes, but the type of criticism I heard this guy every time I heard people speak about him, like I said, is like this guy is a trash. He's just poor. He's just bad at anything. Like for me, people go so hard on him. I don't understand why people go so hard on him.
The abuse is his finishing. I don't think anyone calls him just a trash player because his all-round game is pretty good. It is his and the issue is that he keeps getting in goal-scoring opportunities and goal-scoring chances and mess them up. That's the issue. Good. Let me come to Guled Smarty, then I'll come to RDS. Guled, talk to me.
Can you let Core in? He wants to speak on it, please.
All right. Guled.
Yeah. Kenny, just to add to your point as well. Faith without works is dead. I think you'll understand me if I put it that way. If you look at this guy's works from last season, the amount of chances this guy missed, we wouldn't have finished in the 6th position that we finished. Let's be completely honest.
But Guled, you see, with that point, I can say the same thing about if the defense was not as trash, we'd have finished top 4. But that's why I'm like, no, but of course, if we've been serious, we considered the most goal ever in a Premier League season. We scored like 77 goals. I think it was like quite good offensively speaking.
Yeah, we were the third best team in the league. Yes, you're right. But what I mean is, in terms of his decision making, me as a player, if I know I'm in a big club, yes, the big club is going through hardship. Yes, because remember what Moises Caicedo had to go through as well. And after today's game, because of the nonsense he did.
Wait, so to interrupt you, Guled. Is this whole thing of Oshman going to Al Hilal true? Fabrizio posted 2 hours.
No, it's not true. No, it's not
true. Because Fabrizio posted something 2 hours ago.
I don't care what Fab said. It's not true.
I thought you said Fab was. I thought Fab was the goat.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Go on. I don't know where people discussed it. That's all. So
go
on, Guled. Yeah.
God forgive you, right? Yeah, basically, Kenny, you're right. But the point is, if you're playing for a big club, and yes, we're going through a rough patch, and people are going to criticize you. What are you supposed to do? What did Drogba do? You say, yes, he was right. He didn't do well in the first season. But this guy used to stay back and he used to work on his finishing. Even Mikel said in his podcast. This is the stamp of trying to prove yourself in a team where they can buy any player at any moment. What is the improvement that we saw from last season to this season when it comes to Jackson? Even
W-
still
the-
going decision.
is the first two games, the guy in his first two games has a goal and an assist. Like last season was his first season. I'm like, this guy's not been there for like 3 seasons. If it was his second, third season, I would get it. The guy's his first season. He's entering his second season. He had the poor game against Man City.
Okay, but Kenny, do you believe that he can become a top striker at Chelsea? Would you have faith? If Chelsea puts their faith in, we say, okay, I back Jackson to support him, he will eventually become a top striker.
The thing is that for me, the only thing lacking for him is his finishing. If he gets by his finishing, yes, I think he has every chances.
Yeah, but
for me, except his finishing, and maybe sometimes his runs off the ball, like it doesn't have some glaring weaknesses. It's not.
Yeah, but Kenny, didn't we just talk about Endrick? Like, if you're a number 9, you need to have that instinct for a goal. Everything else can be polished.
He doesn't have a striker's instinct.
You might not have it, yes, but he can still get involved and get goals. Like I said, last season he got 14 goals. If he gets a bit better next season, he gets 18, between 18 and 20 goals. I don't think anyone is going to be like that mad.
But Kenny, how many chances need to be wasted? How many chances need to be wasted?
But as a striker, as long as, for me, getting the chances is important. If you keep missing them afterwards, we can talk about it. But at least he's getting them chances. If you can get better at finishing.
Wait. Let me bring in Ardes and Samasi. So Ardes, talk to me. Nico.
I think Samasi was speaking first.
Samasi, go for it. Samasi.
HH. The comments were absolutely. Hey, Sugar, Mikel is a Chelsea legend. Okay. And first of all, he was there as a commentator on Being Sport. He commentated on your performance. That's all he did. You taking it personally and talking about Africa is so weird. Jackson,
very weird.
You underperformed a whole season. That's your second season at Chelsea, and you stunk up the whole first game. He was bad at the first game. He was. Should Obi Mikel about your performance? No. He has to be objected as a commentator. So don't take it personally and talk about Africa when it isn't about Africa. It's such a
so I say, I don't know how Africa is involved in Obi Mikel criticizing Chelsea and you scoring against Wolves.
Taking it personally,
about
because he thought Obi Mikel, they both are from Africa, he's gonna have his back. No, he's not. He's talking the truth. He's there as an objective commentator, not as your cheerleader, Jackson.
Oh no, and also, I'm sorry. Naomi.
Being so sensitive as a footballer is a bad move.
No, see, Naomi, great points. If you're truly respectful of Africa, one of the first things you know about African culture, you don't disrespect your elders. And you do not talk to your elders like that. That is extremely abusive. So especially, don't talk about in Africa working on ourselves. That is an elder, a guy older than you, and you say how do you say shut your mouth to your elder? That's insane. No. Nico Jackson, you have a personality problem. You're an idiot. That is what is key here around today. Nico Jackson, as a man, forget about it's a footballer. Forget that. Just as a man, as a person, there's a pattern to, you're an idiot. You are an idiot.
He's just hiding behind his identity to escape and avoid criticism. That's all. He's a coward.
That's okay. I'll call this. So Ardes, I'm going to be called Ardes.
Now, I mean, in an ideal world, Nico Jackson's criticism, if he'd said like, that's just wild, man. That's just.
I beg you say something, Ardes. Go ahead, please.
No. I mean, in an ideal world, Nico Jackson wouldn't be criticizing the Nigerian Chelsea legend in Obi Mikel, and actually he could criticize the elder in Tinubu, the president. Then, if he said, "Listen, shut your mouth, Tinubu. You're corrupt and you're bad for this country," I'd be like, you know what? Fair enough.
Wait. Now, I don't know what you're doing in culture. If an elder is wrong, you can say, well, I think that you're wrong. You don't tell an elder to shut your mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry. I don't know what happens in African culture. That's a no. You don't tell an elder. And also, here's the thing. Even if an elder is wrong, you still don't come and say, man, you're wrong. That's not how it works. He's an elder. It is what it is.
Pretty much most South America, Asia, Africa, anything in the southern hemisphere, you don't basically just disrespect. You don't shut up the sort of thing. You might walk away. You might sort of even. You don't.
But also,
you walk away.
Because I told you, like the first time, so basically, I went to nursery and primary in Nigeria, and then before I moved to England, the first time I saw a child talk back to an elder was when I got to England. I had never in my life seen a child say, man, shut up, mom. Shut up, dad. Oh, mom, my mom was such an idiot. I had never said, if that happened in Nigeria, they'd get shot by their parents. The first time I saw a child talk back to their parents was when I came to England. That is a no-no in Nigeria or in Africa. But yeah, sorry, I just continue.
So you're telling me that this bum is more European than the most white person you can find, and he's talking like an African.
Artists continue. Artists.
Yeah, like I said, it's just anyway. But yeah, so I would have much rather preferred to him say that about our president than about Obi Mikel, to be perfectly honest. Because then, yeah, I'd be like, yeah. To be honest, I know Tina Brewer is older, but like to be honest, like, yeah, there's an exception. There's an exception. There's one or two exceptions, so where you could say a lot of bad stuff because it's warranted. But anyway, yeah, it's. I mean, I came for the Jackson's land. I'll be honest, So big up.
But do you agree with Kenny's point that Nico Jackson has the right to defend himself because Obi Mikel is pushing for a striker to replace him?
Well, I mean, it's not Obi Mikel. Obi Mikel can't do anything. It's the Chelsea board, and as I said, that's why I kind of asked the question because. Like I said, Fabrizio seemed to has posted 2 hours about Osimhen and Al Hilal links and stuff like that as well. I don't know how that's gonna go down, but it seems that looks like it might be close. They just have to agree on release clauses and things and something. So it looks like Chelsea are probably not going to get Osimhen. So if that's the case, then Nico Jackson is probably going to be Chelsea's striker. So it's not like Obi Mikel has some sort of power over. Like Todd Boehly is not like, right, Obi Mikel said this, therefore I'm now going to get. It's obviously not like that at all. It's not. And what about David Washington? Like he should be doing something. Like, so at least you're playing games. Nico, you know what I mean? So David
playing games.
David's probably like, yo, at least you're playing football. Like, what's happening with me? What's going on? So, but regardless, it's. I always think it's difficult because I do take Kenny's point that with social media and everything going around and people talking your name, it is difficult. And I'm sure MJ said it once, where I don't think he'd be able to survive in the social media era where people are talking about things. So it does affect the game. So I agree from that point of view. And Nico has probably seen a lot of criticism with that. Now, what I would say though, however, is that. He's because how old is Nico Jackson now? He's young. He's 21. Is he?
He's 23. No, he's 23.
23. Okay, fine. Okay, so early. So
he's a child.
Yeah, he's not a child, but he's not like older Linda. So you expect at least as you get older to mature and think right. Okay, you have to at least, and especially in an entertainment business, because that's what football is at the end of the day. It is an entertainment business. You have to learn not to take things personally. You have to. Like, I mean, I'm sure like Ronaldo and Messi, the amount of like hate that goes their way on social media in general, it completely dwarfs. I think there was a stat that said like I think CR7 has got the most hate posts, and then I think that's something like that. So but like clearly Ronaldo isn't like replying to every single hate post he gets on Twitter or things or what critics on media says stuff. You know what I mean? So. The point I'm trying to make is that, like, at some point you got to realize that you're an entertainment business and you can't take the opinion of every single one seriously. I get the fact that he's probably thinking, he's African, I'm African, it's Chelsea. Come on, bro, you should big him up, and I think that's fair. But at the same time, it's also like, it is criticism, and one of the things of being a professional footballer is that you should be able to take criticism on board and then apply it to your game. So you know that you're not finishing, that you're not.
Because the best way to answer criticism is to play well.
Yeah, exactly.
If you play well, you wouldn't get criticized.
Yeah. I remember I think last season when Keane called Haaland like a championship level striker or something, and I think after that comment, Haaland I think dropped a hat trick. I think.
Yeah.
And then he was asked about that, and I was like, I don't know what Roy Keane says. And then he just walked away, and you could do that, so like, because it's like, I have a Champions League, a Premier League, I'm the top of like,
So let me
also, how big of a head and how much of an ego Nico Jackson must have to think that Africa is waiting for footballers to lead them to salvation, like they are the solution to Africa's problems.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Look, I don't know. I'm Nomad. Nico Jackson, the guy's an idiot. That's you just said that the guy is an idiot.
He won't tell any of his Caucasian Instagram models to shut up in an argument. He's telling Mikel to shut up.
That's I mean, I was going to say, like, do you think that his relationship with Astrid Wet is kind of compromised?
Oh my god!
No, Kenny. But I mean,
RDS, who was the first to come in support of Enzo? The first person.
Oh my God, he's
wait, what's it called? Cord and SK. Cord, talk to me.
Yeah, this is the problem with a lot of the African players now that play. I'm gonna talk about my country because I've been seeing it consistently with the national team HH, and it's not even funny anymore.
Cool. I don't know. I can't remember which the World Cup it was.
Mm-hmm.
There was a World Cup before the World Cup where there was a dispute over pay for the Ghanaian team.
Yeah.
And there was a secret video where they got paid in cash. And one of the players took the word of cash and he kissed it. He kissed the word of cash.
Yeah. It was they call him John Boy. I think he played for man,
he played in France.
He stinks. Oh my goodness, he stinks.
So what is Nico trying to say about we're killing ourselves here in Africa? What's his point there?
It's to be honest, right? Kudus had there was a game we played, the World Cup qualifier, right? Where recently a lot of Ghanaians were talking about Kudus not playing like how he used to be, like he was so good. The AFCON 2023, he was very, very good. And then when it came to the qualifiers, when the other players started doing well, then he wasn't doing good. So people were criticizing him, and then he went back on the social media and confronted that guy on social media. So I just don't understand what it is with just these players in general. You get what I'm saying? Like, what is it?
Cool. Do you think that there are too many Africans in Bayern? Do you think?
You said what?
Do you think there are too many? Do you think there are too many African players that play for Bayern?
Don't answer that.
No. The thing is, right? I just feel like some of them have to be honest with themselves. It is football like how it was like in the 2010s, going to 2018 or going to 2020. It's not like that anymore. The football now is more about managers and so forth. Before it was about players, you see. And before the thing about it is during the 06 World Cup, right? We had so many talented Africans. Like in my national team.
Okay. Is Nico Jackson right or wrong for answering and protecting himself like that in that thing? Is he right or wrong for putting out this statement?
I think he's so wrong, HH, because the thing is, like, you have to take criticism and you have to learn to improve yourself as a player. And another thing that they have to understand is you're not killing yourself for Africa.
When you say they, who are you referring to?
I'm referring to every African player. It's not just him.
Right, okay.
You understand? Because you're saying you're killing yourself for Africa, right? But I'm looking at you. Sometimes when it comes, there's some African countries that go to the World Cup. For example, Nigeria, when they go to the World Cup, they don't do jack. I don't understand. And you waste all your money. The fans, they come to support you guys. You guys don't play anything. Same thing with Ghana. Same thing with Cameroon. Same thing with Senegal and these type of guys.
Okay, SK, talk to me. Quickly, your thoughts on this, SK.
I mean, it's like it's a I don't know. Like on one hand, I mean, Mikel does talk about him a lot. Like I understand, you having to accept criticism and why that's important, but it's like, because correct me if I'm wrong. Hasn't Mikel been talking about this guy for the last like 5-6 months?
No. Mikel has been talking about Chelsea for the last 5-6 months. He hasn't been talking about Nico Jackson specifically for the last 5-6 months. Because I'm subscribed to his thinking channel. No, he's been very critical of Chelsea for the last 5-6 months. The only time he singled out Nico Jackson specifically was after the Man City game, and maybe one other time. So this is because of how piercing his criticism was at the Man City game, where he pretty much mocked how weak his shot was when he took on players against Man City. So he singled him out specifically about how bad he was. And that's what Nico Jackson took offense to, because it came from him, a fellow African. So this is not about, he's been doing it. No. It's all happened. It is because of what he did on beIN Sports after the Man City game.
After SK's finished, can I just ask Cole a question if that's okay?
I'm not sure, but go for it.
No, I'll be quick. I mean, like, to your point though, like at the end of the day, the only real way to shut up the haters is basically just be better. So, like because like what are you gonna like single out every single like every week? Are you gonna single out a new pundit every time they say something that you don't like about yourself? So it's like, yeah, you just got to do your talking on the field. Like,
yeah, just if you do well, no one can say anything.
Yeah, because I'll be honest, I'm a lot higher on Jackson than a lot of people, so I think he has it in him to do that. So
I'm not.
We know it.
I'm not a fan.
We know.
So, Adis, what did you want to ask real quick?
I just want clarity. So, like, cool. Just because you seem to be going in on African players. So, are you saying that African players specifically at your club are a problem?
You know what? I think, Cole, I don't want you to answer that. I don't need to answer that. I'll see you guys Monday for the members hangout. Deuces. Peace out.
Fala Madrid.